On the economic front, we are witnessing a relentless attack on our currency and the economy in general through exorbitant pricing models by the private sector. We are fully cognizant that this is a battle being fueled by our political detractors.
A fortnight ago, Zimbabwe's President Emmerson Mnangagwa warned in a party meeting of drastic actions ahead.
They will never win. We did not liberate this country for selfish, profiteers and greedy individuals.
Last week, the country's Reserve Bank suspended the stock exchange and banned most mobile money transactions. The government claims the move was an effort to protect consumers on mobile money platforms from being victims of illicit activity by unscrupulous entities. But the business sector doesn't believe this is the real reason behind the shutdown.
I think it's just but cosmetic measures to deal with an elephant, which remains confidence, which remains one of the threats, which is money supply growth in the economy. If you look up to April 2020, we had seen money supply growth of almost 350% versus an economy which is not moving up. So generally, money supply growth had been the major threat.
Zimbabwe's government further accuses the stock exchange of harboring fake counters that were promoting illegal exchange rates, compromising the local currency. Investigations into these claims have been launched. The Chamber of Commerce has warned that the suspension will have a devastating long-term effect.
If you make a close look at the developments, especially in the stock market right now, we had seen a rally of the stock market, especially during the COVID crisis. But generally, the ban itself is quite very unfortunate. I think you know how it is going to send shivers, especially to the investment world. You know, Zimbabwe had been preaching the language of being open for business for some time now. But once you start banning the stock market like what we had seen, it's sending wrong messages, mixed signals, especially to the outside world. And as business community, we don't think it's a solution regardless of the challenges the economy is facing.
Despite the outcry, government maintains the ban will remain for now, but investors should not worry.
The stock brokers should tell the investors that their investments are safe. First of all, when stockbrokers handle these investments, or when asset managers also handle these investments are handled in an off-balance sheet manner. They're not sitting on the balance sheets of the stockbrokers. Stockbrokers merely and asset managers merely charge a fee for advisory service in a way, or for transaction services. So they're not going to disappear because they're sitting on the balance sheets of stockbrokers. Secondly, you know, the stock market is not open on Saturday. It is not open on Sunday. It is not open during Christmas time. Is it the case that during that time when it is closed, investments are insecure? No, definitely not. So it won't be different this time around while the stock exchange is suspended. It's very similar to a very long weekend. And when that weekend ends, we will begin to trade from where we left. And we'll trade from where we left once those investigations are completed.
Government's reassurance has failed to appease traders. And with global markets under siege and Zimbabwe's economy almost collapsed, this uncertainty can make Zimbabwe financially undesirable.
In fact, it's going to yield an outcome which is very unfavorable to the country, because it's adding to the unacceptable investment climate that we have already. It was already difficult. Now it's made even worse, because investors want flexibility. They want to be able to make their decisions, make changes, follow up on their decisions quickly by making the right purchase or sale. And when you're told, no, you can't do that because the shares are no longer going to be traded, that throws a massive amount of uncertainty into the whole picture. That's the last thing we need. We need to build confidence. We do not need to add to the uncertainties that are there already.
It's unclear how long the investigations into the alleged corruption in the financial markets will take. There's also no indication of when government will reopen the securities exchange as well as reinstate the mobile money services. Noma Polani, SABC News.